Hello, follow me. Okay. How did you come up with your YouTube name, Neon Genesis?
So I went to work and my friend and me were trying to decide to come up with a name for me, and he'd said like, what about Neon Genesis? And I was like, that sounds pretty cool. I says like, people are going to call me Neo, which I thought would be pretty cool, and kind of something to remember as well. Matrix, computers, Neo, thought it'd be pretty cool. And from there on I just went with Neon Genesis. Thought it sounded pretty cool, decided to go with it.
Have you ever seen the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion?
You know what, I'll be honest, I've never actually seen Neon Genesis Evangelion. I know of it, but I've never actually seen it myself, to be quite honest.
Would you ever consider watching it?
Yeah, I think I'd consider watching it sometime. I think it's something that I should watch to sort of see the background of my name a little bit. I don't really know too much about it, but my friend at work who recommended me the name, obviously he's a massive fan of it. He's told me a little bit here and there about it, but I do honestly think that I should probably watch it by now, just so I can get a feel of where my name came from, I guess.
What is your favourite game of all time?
My favourite game of all time? That is actually really difficult. Do you know, I'll be honest, I think it'll have to be... It probably would have to be Final Fantasy VII, it would, but very close to it is actually Metal Gear Solid, the first one, Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PlayStation 1. I spent hours on that game and I really got straight into Solid Snake as a character. I found him very mysterious, did love that game, but just creeping ahead of that, I'd have to say Final Fantasy VII due to memories and the time I've played it, and I think the longer it's out, and the more that I realise I'm still a fan of it, the more I realise how much that game means to me. So I probably have to say Final Fantasy VII.
How did you get into gaming?
How did I get into gaming? Well, I've been into gaming ever since I was a kid. I think the first console I remember ever playing or getting was I want to say the Commodore 64. That's what I want to say. And I played that with my brother. Me and my brother were always into computer games. And then, I think from then, my first real proper gaming console, if I remember rightly, was the Sega Mega Drive. And I also had a Game Boy. So I'd been into gaming for quite some time. But I think where my gaming really hit it off was when I got my PlayStation 1. One of the first PlayStation 1 games I ever had was Soul Blade. I thought that was a pretty cool game. I wasn't sure I'd like fighting each other games, as I call them. Me and my brother used to fight each other on Soul Blade, which was still pretty cool. And the storyline wasn't too bad for Soul Blade back in the day for PlayStation 1. The next real game I remember playing was just a lot of demos, to be honest, like Prapper the Rapper, G-Police, Test Drive 4 Unlimited, and I remember borrowing Porsche Challenge, great game. But I think again, not long after that, I think that the game that really gripped me after that was Final Fantasy VII. I'd never played a game like it, and to this day I still cannot get enough of that game. Am I excited for the remake? Hell yes.
How old are you?
I'm 28 years old. I'm 29 at the end of January.
How long have you been a Let's Player for?
I've been Let's Playing since May 2014. I believe May the 31st was the first day I uploaded my first ever video, which of course was Final Fantasy VII. That video is major cringe for me. My mic was terrible. It was just, I didn't know how to introduce the game. I chose that game because I knew the game inside out. Figured that if I'm going to be a guide, I might as well start off with that one.
If you could live in any world from any game, where would it be and why?
A world from any game, if I could live inside it. Don't know. Final Fantasy VII has a pretty decent world. It's got Midgar in it. It's got the Gold Saucer in it, which would be pretty damn cool to visit. Cosmo Canyon, which would gotta be pretty awesome. There'd be so many places in Final Fantasy VII, but another game. I can't honestly think off the top of my head. I'd probably have to say Final Fantasy VII, to be honest.
Why is it you say happy gaming in your videos?
I'm not sure why I started saying happy gaming. I just suppose I wanted to end the video with saying something kind of, I don't know, happy, I guess. And I I want to encourage people to be watching my my videos and to hopefully be happy when they leave a video of mine. So I always encourage people to enjoy their gaming. I hope it makes them happy, and it was just something that when I was younger, being a gamer just made me happy. So I just sort of say it as a kind of a reference to myself, I suppose, of saying happy gaming. I don't know. I'm not sure why I started saying that, but it's my thing now, and I quite like saying it now. I enjoy trying to spread happy gaming, I suppose. So I suppose that's why.
Have you got any major plans for 2016? If so, what are they?
Have I got any major plans for 2016? Well, I would love to do some collaboration, but until I feel the time is right, then I can't say there's going to be any as of yet. There is one in the pipeline. We're still recording it. It's going to be 3 others and me doing it. It's going to come out hopefully this year. We need to finish off the rest of it first. Is there other things that are going to be coming up on my channel? Oh yes. I'm hoping to go to probably more conventions of some sort. Not really sure if it's going to be Comic-Con or Insomnia or Eurogamer, but Eurogamer was damn awesome last year, and if I cannot go to Eurogamer this year, I'll be very tempted to try out Insomnia. I know a couple of my friends are going to Insomnia, so it'd be a pleasure to meet them, and any of the viewers on YouTube for that matter. If anyone's going and they see me, that would be pretty cool as well. It's the one thing that I encourage highly on my channel, is to interact with people, so to meet any of those guys would just be amazing.
What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I'm a top secret CIA agent.
What's the best game you've ever let's played?
The best game I've ever let's played? Do you know, honestly, I'd have to say Until Dawn. I really enjoyed recording Until Dawn. It was such a quirky game. It was so different to anything I've played before. So probably have to say Until Dawn. That and The Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls, and Tomb Raider. They were fantastic games. But I think creeping above all them, I'd have to say Until Dawn.
What's one of your favourite movies of all time?
Favourite movie? Don't really have a favourite movie, but I recently did watch or rewatch The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Oh, I absolutely love that movie. It's so cool. Such a good story behind it. It's more of the message that the movie brings that I really like. Haven't recently watched that. I'd have to say The Last Samurai. It's such a good movie. It's got such a great soundtrack. Hans Zimmer did a great job on the soundtrack. So probably have to say The Last Samurai.
That is all. Thank you so much for your time, Neon Genesis. And as always, happy gaming to you.
No problem. Happy gaming, guys.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, guys, for some more Neon Genesis videos. If you have a question for Neon Genesis, leave a comment down below in the video, and also you can get in touch with him through Twitter and Facebook if you want to ask him a question. So until then, guys, goodbye from me, goodbye from Neon Genesis, happy gaming.